Boy, do we keep living in interesting times. Anyway, hey everybody, what's up? This is RDJ Reviews. Was gonna save till Monday to do a full debrief of everything that happened at San Diego Comic-Con this weekend, but yeah, it turns out Marvel wasted no time with two of the biggest news out of the room. We got a confirmation of what is basically going to be, or what date is essentially is going to be, Secret Wars after Deadpool Wolverine. Speaking of, I'm going to go see it as of this recording Sunday. Yeah, I'm that behind. But yeah, the biggest thing there was we got titles for what was going to be Fantastic Four, First Steps. Awesome title, nothing really new there. Again, stuff I'll probably reiterate on the full retro news editorial probably next week. But I want to get this out of the way, and why we're at full video here is because, yeah, RDJ is going to be Victor Von freaking Doom in Avengers Doomsday in 2026. So what could that possibly mean? I'm more confused than excited, in case you could tell, but regardless, I feel like, yes, of course, Marvel had to pull basically the eject button, or a break in case, I guess their future phases are going to be mid as hell, which we all kind of knew since Secret Invasion and other projects like that throughout most of Phase 4 and 5. Which I'm not going to get into because I don't want Judge to basically be like, oh, he's with us, right? No, I'm not. So that being neutral out of the way, where do I start with Downey Jr. coming back? Could it work? Could it not work? If you've seen my, I guess, reaction to Captain America Brave New World last week, that could be a good out of, like, hey, we'll just address it, like, in a semi-joking way. They've done it before since, like, I want to say Iron Man 2 back in 2010, so it's not impossible the last 14 years now going on when that movie drops in, like, 2 years, so who really knows? Having said that, I have two schools of thought. Yes, I'm going to agree with pretty much most of what everyone's going to be saying online. It's probably going to multiversal version of Tony, or something along those lines. I kind of sort of buy they're gonna try to make a angle, and they're gonna try to do like I said, the Iron Man 2 school of basically like addressing it in a joking way. Pretty on brand for MCU at this point, understandable if anything else. The other thing I've had two schools of thought of was, yes, the multiverse thing, like everyone said online, and the other one, Doombots. For those who know what little you know mainstream-wise about Victor Von Doom outside of the Tim Story movies, which I was going to do retro reviews next year for First Steps, so that will still be in the cards come next year's content goes, so just saying that in advance. That having been said, Doombots are basically Victor's version of basically like, hey, there's almost assassination attempts on me. What if I just had a robot just there just in case? Like, things like that, a lot of stealth stuff. Retcons to, like, almost as he almost had the comics and stuff like that. I'm almost certain he's going to have one of those just so he can get the Sorcerer Supreme title in the main books. Bloodhound's that wild. Long story short there. I'll get into that, like I said, in the retro news come Monday. Now, there's another reason why I am saying the Doombot theory. The main reason is because this is a just 3 a.m. idea I had while watching another panel for Dexter-related content, the TV series, not Laboratory. The go to the cards for my New Blood review. You'll know by then. Yeah, Michael C. Hall is going to be coming back for that as Dexter himself for the inner voice in the Origins story, otherwise known as Original Sin. And I think they're still trying to push for that Resurrection series. Again, I'll talk more about that in Monday's video. All you need to know is that I think the Doombot theory is sound, at least for me for now, is that it's a late-in addition of fan cast for him to be Victor Von Doom. I think he's slightly younger by RDJ, but not by much, like maybe 5-6 years, so he could probably do the role a little more justice. And again, I am asking a lot, because, again, keep in mind, yeah, Dexter is pretty much a mid-franchise as time went on, especially those last 4 seasons of the original series. I understand, myself included, but if you just separate yourself from all that and what it is normally, and just listen to the voice, like, listen to mainly Michael C. Hall's voice acting, you could kind of hear a good Victor Von Doom in there. Will it actually happen at this point? Probably not. If it does and is a long con plan down the road from Marvel, would be interesting, but probably not. So, with that all being said, what are your thoughts on everything I just said? I just woke up and it's the most word salady yet coherent I think I've been in a while as far as getting up goes. So, with that being said, let me know in the comments down below. And until Monday's content with retro news for pretty much everything that went down in San Diego Comic-Con, and later that week for my finally overdue review for Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah, it's going to be that late here in the channel, just letting you know in advance. I am Richard Coverage Reviews saying, holy shit, RDJ's back? Really?